Hey friends, today we're going to be doing something a little different. I think I want Saturdays to be variety of streams, so I want to try out a different game that I purchased recently. I think this company does pretty cool work in general, so we're going to try it out. This is going to be a game called Dusk. Also not a happy looking game, gotta say. Little friend over there, I think he slipped. There we go. Oh god. I have no idea what's going on. I would hope for tutorial or something. Can I just run? Nope. No idea what's going on here. No. Something in that wall, and I don't know what it is. There we go. Oh. Oh! Okay. Can I have the chainsaw, please? Nope. Listen, they're just having naps. They were very tired. Oh. That's pretty satisfying. Definitely one of those things where, listen, if you have the option to add more base, just do it. Everything feels better. Shots, movement, getting hit, everything in general is just better with a little bit of punchy base. Oh. That doesn't feel very punchy. Ooh, second one. Oh, I was really hoping to be left right click to. They went out of their way to really try with all the textures and decals. Lots of people forget that when they're built. Look at that. It's all low res, but like that they even did it is great. It feels like an old arena shooter. Oh, is this gonna be one of those hardcore save games? I forget in the next. Well, if I ever forget, I just don't save. It's very Doom. Very, very old style Doom. Actually, that's pretty close. Especially just like the projectiles and how everything's working. Looks like they're spreading the guns. I actually do need to get a bit closer to Oh! Look at that. Oh, that's cool. They know how to do power-ups. Also, that is a secret if I've ever seen one. Right? Right? Nope, I guess it in Minecraft. Feels very cool. I really want to... Like, just give me a chainsaw with the shotgun, just go full Evil Dead. Like, it's so close to that vibe. I think that'd be cool. Look at that. Just that someone spent the time to pose that body in a game this small, always cool. Is this Dark Souls now? Does it hurt me? No. Wait, does it? Nope. Two shotguns really doesn't feel much faster than one. A sniper rifle bullet. Good time for another weapon. Please? Please? I do like a little bit of environmental storytelling. Shows they tried, and they also went for like what's fun versus what makes sense. Like lots of times these days, if someone's making a game that isn't, even if it isn't meant to be serious, they'll cut something like this, like just get rid of a jump pad, just for the sake of, you know, how do we make it make sense in the world? And if they can't answer that, they just won't do it, which I feel is a waste a lot of the times. Like, games are meant to be fun. You're just make a cool little experience. Like, I'd rather make it fun and not make sense than to go too hard in the realism aspect and then just miss out on what actually makes it cool. I wish I could run faster, honestly. Oh, what the hell? They shoot? Ah, that's not nice. Listen, little forest friends, sometimes you just need to have a nap. It's for the best for the trees. Happy little trees. The music is on point. I wonder if they just have their own musician composing for them on site. Definitely feels like it. Like, this is a game where I feel like you'd have a sound designer from the very start. Because usually audio is layered on at the very end. It's pretty neat, though. Oh, what? That was weird. Oh, I see. Those are particles. Yeah, that always weirds me out, just having particles of that size. Because usually they don't have physics on them, and they just kind of phase out of the world. Oh, that's cool. I really like the cluster bomb. Oh! That's a big rock to just pick up. Hey! I see. There's definitely a thing that I'm not a fan of recently, is... not even recently, but a lot of games are starting to almost try and hide the path that you're supposed to go. Which feels cool because you're not supposed to know, but at the same time, as someone who wants to look at all the content that you've made for me, like, it makes it really hard to figure out which way I'm supposed to avoid to find all the content. Like, if I can't tell what's actually going to take me out of the area, how can I know to not go there and find it all out? It just leads to this awkward backtracking that's going on right now. You could definitely spend the time to make the experience like that. What? Well, that was cool. I feel like they really need more enemy types already, too. Like, they've kind of already thrown the kitchen sink at me. There's not too many places where they're going to go from here without a new enemy. Like, something that actually rushes you in a way to make you prioritize the enemies, because right now it's pretty easy to just kite. And I know that's what the game is meant to do, but without a way to punish it, it kind of just feels... yeah. My bullets yet? Nope. So it looks like my only constraint on weapons is the actual ammo, which feels kind of... yeah. But, like, I'm still not sure why I wouldn't just use one, more or less. I also don't know if zooming makes a difference in my accuracy. Definitely should have bound crouch to a different button for this. So you kind of want to be able to crouch as you play. So it feels like that is the only real dodging mechanic. And this is... I definitely don't like this kind of boss design. This is... it feels old. Like... That's cool. So my thing with like health tanks is it's just not really fun usually. I'd rather, have a specific mark or a specific animation that you need to deal with and learn. But just beating a bullet sponge to death is never terribly satisfying. Come on now. Ugh. Oh, there we go. Overall, it's pretty good. Like, this is far better than I would expect from most indie developers already. Like, even with everything that I've brought up that I think could be better, like, can't really complain about a game like this. I don't think I'd play it more than once. But it's definitely worth a play. And I think that's if you can do that as an indie developer, I think you've done pretty well. Because you just don't have the resources to go crazy on too many things. Like, you definitely could use more polish time and some direction with the weapons and enemies. But in general, it's quite a solid experience. Oh, that's a new gun. I didn't even notice a difference. Oh, straight from Doom. I like it. Thank you. Now that's what I wanted in a new gun. Everything else felt samey. That is definitely its own thing. Oh, that's weird. That is a tanky rat. I also would like to see more of a dodge mechanic. Like, maybe I'm just not doing it properly, which very well could be the thing. But I'm not too sure how they wanted me to be dealing with things. Oh god, that's amazing. I didn't even notice I picked up the buff until it went ham, but like, that just feels good. And that's one of the things that I'd love to see more people doing. Like, there's no reason not to give that kind of thing.
Kill him.
Like, I really like their projectile speed because it's actually something you can do something about pretty easily. I think more enemies with that kind of speed would be pretty cool. So then you get like the Serious Sam feeling, where you're actually just playing a Toho game in a 3D shooter, which is a fairly unique place to be. I'm a fan of the Alex having the projectile, because I feel like that's the enemy that you'd want to be your rusher enemy. Like, just double or triple their speed and let them actually push you. Let's go figure out what's over here. Secrets? Oh, yep, secrets. Eee. That's pretty satisfying. More? Oh, I like that. I wonder if that means that I actually have to spend more time. Wait, I got another gun too? Did I get two guns there? I got a crossbow too, right? Yeah. Wow. They really gave me everything there. Eee. Like, these guys' projectiles are way too fast for me to be able to reasonably react to, unless I'm just running around like a chicken with my head cut off, which I don't like. Like, I'd like much more intentional movement to be able to deal with them. With how fast the witches are, like, I just don't care. I guess, if that makes sense. Like, I'm probably not going to dodge them unless I'm, like, corner peeking them, and that's just... it feels really boring in this type of game. Yeah, like, I feel like this type of game is not one where I'd want to be corner peeking enemies and trying to deal with them. Like, I think that's pretty boring. There should be even more enemies. The power-up is a really cool moment, and they did it very well. Like, just throw the wall at the player and give him a nice feeling of being a god. Yeah. Nope. There we go. We should save. It's been a long time. If I die and it jams me back 3 levels, I'm gonna cry. What key do I have? Blue? Yeah. Hello, friends. They're all tired. They had to have naps. Seems weird to, like, I understand there's level progression that they want to do, but, like, it just feels like a waste of my time to key lock that for me to just walk over there. Like, they could have just had that house open. It feels very, unnecessary. Nap time. That's a floor dropper. If I do something else first? Yep. Something sounded spooky. Of course it does. Yeah, I don't like that design in general where it's like, press a button, go find the thing somewhere else. Like, it just wastes my time to have to go back. Because, like, there's probably 50% chance in this game that it just drops me too, which means I can't go back and check out whatever I want. And that just... Well played. Is this where I was supposed to go? I have no idea. Oh my god, they're bigger now. Oh, those are homies. Do I shoot them? Nope. Okay. Am I just gonna circle strafe forever? This feels like pretty bad boss design, like... Health tanks in general, I think I've already said, they just feels bad, like... What is the point of this? I'm not learning anything, I'm just walking in a circle. There's no real challenge here, other than can I walk in a circle and, you know, hopefully not get hit by one of those things? Yeah. What does that do? Nobody knows. Does this open? What is going on here? Please? Like, this just feels like the game is broken. And it could very... Like, it probably isn't. There's some thing that they want me to do with this. Maybe some binary code or whatever. Yeah, but that's just, like, why? Oops. And that's why you have to unload the gun before you clean it. Sometimes it just happens. Rifle's full too. Hey, it did work. So I wonder if you can just do it with any weapons, but they're just too weak to do it reasonably, so I stopped shooting. Wow, you can't slide downstairs. Oh, you definitely slide up them. Hey, there it goes. You have to do it before you're on the stairs. Whee! Yeah, I guess because you're so floaty, you're actually mid-air when that happens. Oh. Oh, that's it? That was like the coolest fight so far. I just wanted them to keep sending enemies. That feels way too nice, honestly. Like, I just want them to keep swarming them. Like, this game definitely feels like something where I could see them just throwing 20 enemies at the player and feeling pretty good. Yeah, there's no reason for me to continue that with a button. It should have just dropped. keep the pressure on, keep the flow going. Because that definitely felt really cool. Yeah, like that. Look at that. They can do it, they just didn't. What hurts is that it made me waste the power-up. Like, it would have been cool to see how far I could actually get with the power-up, instead of, like, waiting to figure out how to progress the level. Honestly, I wish those sections where they kicked it up a notch like that kept going for longer, because, like, it ends way too quickly. It feels really cool when they do it. Like, they're well done. Like, those fights are... It feels like the reason why they made this game, in general. But they just kind of don't go quite far enough. Like, listen, you're doing an indie game, you're an indie dev. You're doing one thing really well, you're trying to do one thing really well. And that's the thing, I feel. So just kick it up. It's definitely a good game, though. Like, I would definitely recommend this to anyone who likes shooters. Like, any older shooters do.
For what's next?
Like, that's cool, look at that. It just feels good. As an indie game, you're probably only going to get... People are probably only going to play it once. You're lucky if they finish it. So what you do, just do it really well and make it worth the time. Oh my god, another one of these. This is the worst thing ever. I don't know why so many people like binary puzzles. Like, they're just terrible. It's never good. And let me just press these buttons until I figure out which combination you want. Cool. Like, why? Like, there's no puzzle there. There's no thought. There's no logic. I'm just jamming buttons until it happens. And if there was some sort of thought there, it was not clear in the slightest. Like, it just detracts. Yeah, that's looking real spooky. Let's do it. Is there another button? Was that not what I was supposed to do? Oh, there we go. Hello, Farsi. What do you do? Oh. Oh, no, no. Nope. Nope. No. So like, instead of this just being a circular arena, I would love to see something for me to actually use for this, other than just trying to dodge it like raw. Like, I feel like I'm supposed to hide in that shed area or something, but I don't really know. I don't want to, like, press E to living, sure. Like, I don't want to corner camp the enemies, because this doesn't feel good in this type of game. Like, you want to just go in and be able to get your hands dirty and do it well. And you probably can, like, it feels like I had to be lucky with the spawns of the bullets rather than anything I really did in general. Like, do. Yeah. Like, that feels like what I'm supposed to do, but that just feels bad. Like, okay. Like, that's just boring. Like, this feels like the boss design in this game is weak enough that I prefer that they just didn't do bosses and do, like, boss rooms instead. Like the one where the walls dropped. Like, that was such a cool fight, and it just felt good the whole way through, other than, you know, having to press a button to keep going. But, like, that type of thing feels like the experience that I want out of this type of game. Oh, no. Oh, I see. Oh god, you're gonna do me like this. Oh god, I'm actually gonna have to corner camp all this stuff. Ugh.
This is only the
Okay. Oh, maybe I am going the right way. I guess that... I wonder if that just means they're more powerful. Oh, those are homing again, I see. See, that's basically a flushing enemy. Like, it just forces me to keep moving, or it's gonna get me. It homes harder than I like it to. I don't know if I can actually dodge it effectively. I'd like to be able to shoot it, actually. I think that'd be cool. Okay, let's do a binary puzzle. 1, 2. Yeah, then. You know what? Can't complain with that. Don't go in the ruins. Bro, I don't have a choice. What are we gonna do? Walk through the fence? That is the wrong button. Eee! Oh, wait, come on, come on. No, you're not gonna let me just drop down the ladder? That's spooky. Oh, up, up. Don't trust your eyes. Is that gonna be a mechanic? Oh, I see. There it is. Spooky. Probably the coolest enemy they've made yet. Some Wendigo thing. That's just an unbreakable piece of wood? Weird. Oh, I like that. Do they all blow up? Yes, they do. That's a cool mechanic. Why is that not all over the game? Actually editing the battlefield with explosives is a really cool take. Yeah, see, I definitely like the prioritization of those guys force on me, because I can't just, like, passively dodge those fireballs since they helm a little. I wish they would introduce that a lot earlier in the game. I think it would have felt better overall, because I feel like you would lose a lot of players already by this point. Like, I definitely don't think you should give everything away right away. You have to layer on mechanics to make it feel cool, and to make their progression in the game. But at least having, like, each class of unit working in from the first few levels makes the gameplay feel a lot smoother, a lot cooler. Yeah. You know, I should probably save. I'm very close to dead. What is going on here?
Sacrifice.
Yeah, that's fine. That, that was a very weird level trend. Did I take damage for that? I better not have taken damage for that. Okay, really? I mean, I guess, but this game is not good in the dark. Like, its blacks are so black you can't see anything. Hopefully they built this level with that in mind. Agreed. No. Sometimes just a little impatient. Fine. I gotta say, I'm not a platformer guy. I don't have the patience for that. I just... What fun. Much wow. Such challenge. Much good. I should probably have this out, because it's probably gonna be rats. I now see why they did crouch toggle, because this is ridiculous. Where am I even going? This is all awkward. I understand they want to make it claustrophobic and spooky, but that's just awkward. Yeah, opens elsewhere. Oh, spooky. Seems like good, Boop. 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 Oh, that did hurt me. Oh, I deserve. Oh god, no, really? Listen, I understand you're trying to be an old game, but I do not have the patience for not having checkpoints anymore. That is a concept that had to die with its generation. Also, I really like how they offset them to actually guarantee you die if you just push through. Like most games, it's just all hitting at the same time, so you can just kind of run through. This one, it actually, like, staggers them a little to just trap you a little. And by I like that, I mean that's dirty and I hate it. Hey friends, if you like what you watch, please subscribe and follow me on Twitch so you can catch me when I'm live. Have a good night.